Hi, this is Caitlin with the Nerdy Birdies, and I'm going to be doing my review of the ViZ Media Sailor Moon Blu-ray set, Season 1, Parts 1 and 2. So we will start with Part 1. I ordered the limited edition Blu-ray and DVD set from Rightstuf. As you can see, it comes with the Blu-ray set, a spacer for the second part, as well as a limited edition booklet. So you can also see on the back I kept the cardboard attached. I don't like to throw these things away, so it's still kind of stuck on there. But if you open that up, you can see a copy of her brooch from the first season printed on the back. And you can see a little bit of the shininess that this box set has, which was kind of a nice touch and very Sailor Moon-esque. One of the things that I found kind of useless about this particular box set was the bonus features. If I bring that in, you may be able to see. So bonus features for the first half included an art gallery, fan reactions, an announcement trailer. The behind the scenes wasn't too bad, and the clean opening and ending are pretty standard on any anime set these days. I don't know, I feel like we're past the point of art galleries on DVDs. I never look at them. You can get just as good quality pictures on the internet, so for me that's not really a big selling feature. Same with the fan reactions. I will set that one there. So this is the spacer box that came included in the set. It's really just a hollow cardboard box, so you could fold it down and store it if you wanted to afterwards, but it shows you that eventually Part 2 will take its place. The actual Blu-ray itself is basically a zoomed in version of the limited edition box, as well as the same information on the back that the cardboard had, in case you like to throw that away, unlike me. Now, I've already taken the Blu-ray discs out and stored them because I have a filing cabinet system for all of my Blu-rays. But one of the features of the discs was that each disc has one of the Sailor Soldiers on it. So Usagi to start, Ami, and then Ray. For the actual playing of the discs, the menus feature the soldier that is on the disc as well, so there's clips of them. The whole thing is colored to their theme. It's kind of a cute addition that they kept going in the second part. I also liked that they included the extra artwork on the inside cover of the disc, so if you really wanted to, you could flip it around and stare at Beryl and Jedi and Nephrite, but I don't really know why you would want to. Now for pre-ordering with Rightstuf, the bonus gift that they included was a limited edition coin that you could only get through your bonus feature or your pre-order. So this one just says Sailor Moon, ViZ Media, and then it's got her locket and her transformation phrase on the other side. It's kind of a cute little addition. I wouldn't have ordered it specifically to get this in any way, but it was a nice thing to get thrown in there, and I just keep it in the case because unfortunately there's no good place for it otherwise. The thing I really liked about the set was that they included the limited edition booklet for the first season, and they actually did a pretty nice job with this booklet. They have some details about the series in case you don't already know, and they actually give every single episode its own page for summary, as well as the original Japanese broadcast date noted on it, and a couple of screenshots just in case you forgot. Unfortunately, when I got this first set, I realized that all my favorite episodes are basically in the second half of the season, so I've had to wait until recently to really get to watch those again. But I thought it was a really nice thing that they included in here. And they've also got the list of cast, directors, as well as lyrics to the songs from the series. So they have them in kanji as well as Romanized Japanese and English. And they have that for pretty well all the songs, I think, that are used in this season. They also give every character a character information page that shows their school uniforms, their transformed outfits, the items that they use, which I thought was a really cute little thing to include. So everybody's transformation wands are featured, which is nice because that doesn't always happen. They also have some art gallery pages. I can't recall whether or not these were some of the same images that were on the discs themselves, but it's nice that they're able to feature them. It's too bad that they didn't give Luna and Artemis a little character information page too, because I think they've earned it. As well, they've got some of the new art that was produced specifically for this re-release of the Blu-ray, all of which I thought they did a really great job with. See that one there. Especially the barrel fight scene. So the limited edition booklet was definitely a nice thing to have if you're a completist like me. If you just bought the Blu-ray by itself, obviously you wouldn't get the booklet, the box, or the coin. You would just end up getting the Blu-ray that ended up looking like this, which is, I would say, perfectly adequate for people who maybe aren't the biggest fans of Sailor Moon. And it does include 23 episodes on the first disc. Now, as far as how they did with the first season, part 1, a lot of people had complaints online about the quality of the video. They didn't feel like it was as good as some of the re-releases that had been done in Japan. I personally thought it was okay, but the only copies I've had for a very long time have either been really cruddy internet fan subs or VHS copies. So for me, I thought it looked pretty fantastic. My complaint was that in the menus for this season, you couldn't switch between Japanese and English on the fly, similarly with the subtitles, which I thought was a really strange thing for them to have missed out on, because it seems like a pretty basic thing with most anime that's coming out nowadays. I did include that in my feedback to them when they requested feedback from the fans, and they've actually made that change for the second season. So now that I'm finally getting the chance to go through part 2, which I also pre-ordered from Rightstuf, I'm happy to say that they are able to fix that so that I can include the subtitle for the Japanese while I'm watching the English, and I can actually see how the translation they did compares, which is really nice. So the second season features all 5 of them, a little bit more of that shimmeriness that we've come to expect. And apparently it's packed with all new extras, so that's something to look forward to, apparently. Again, they've got a little bit of a summary of this half of the season. Same thing, I feel like they're really slacking on the bonus features. Like for me, cosplay team interviews, memories of the season, Sailor Moon Day highlights, like none of those things are particularly interesting to me. I would really have liked to have seen some kind of a documentary about how Naoko got to getting the manga produced into anime, or maybe some of the troubles they were having. I guess it might have been much more difficult for them to get a hold of those people or find those interviews, but that would be sort of interesting to me as a fan. However, with this season, again, we'll pop it out of the casing. So same thing, same image on the inside, and they have the dual image on the other side of the package just in case you want to. I really like the image they chose for this one because it's Tuxedo Mask, the Senshi, with the backing of the Moon Kingdom and Sailor Moon. So I may actually flip that one around. But you can see again, each character gets their own disc. This time they've featured Jupiter, Venus, and Princess Serenity. Now the bonus feature for pre-ordering the second part were a number of postcards, which you can see laid out here. And each card is double-sided, which I thought was kind of neat. So they have a villain associated with each girl on the back. I think it's kind of cute that they went with the implied love interest from the past that came up in the manga, but they never addressed in the original anime. So maybe that was just a little bit of a nod to the fans who are as obsessive as anyone who's probably watching this video. Tuxedo Mask sadly doesn't get anything but Sailor Moon on the back of his. They're a nice little touch, but it's some of the same artwork that we've seen in the booklets already. So it wasn't a huge bonus for me. I might find some kind of a frame for them for my daughter's room maybe, if she actually likes Sailor Moon to the amount I do. But it was nice to get something special as an extra, I guess, for the second half of the season. As far as the season itself goes, so far I'm really happy with the voice cast. I'm quite happy that they made those changes to the English and Japanese as well as subtitle options for the menus. And I'm finding that the quality, to me anyway, looks quite good. So I'll continue ordering these as they manage to make their way through R, S, Super S, and Stars, as well as the movies eventually. Because it is nice to get these copies on Blu-ray, and hopefully they're able to bring up the quality of not only the bonus features, but the little pre-order bonuses as well. With the Blu-ray, it does actually fit the cardboard cover into the case for the limited edition set. So you can actually tuck it back in basically like that. And it will all fit into the main box. I do find with the limited edition booklet that you want to slide that in before you're trying to put the other disc in, otherwise it tends to bend at the edges. So that's an easy way to damage it if you're not careful. Voila. So the whole thing goes together like that, and you've got your combo pack all set and ready to go the next time you want to watch Sailor Moon. Thank you.